Hello, great people. There is growing public concern about the health of the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, as exclusive report by Sahara reporters indicates that Nyesom Wike suddenly fell sick and has traveled to the United Kingdom for urgent medical attention. What does Nyesom Wike's health condition tells and teaches us? Well, on this episode of Politics with Joshua Plug, I will be disclosing to you the alleged ailment that Nyesom Wike is suffering from. Then we will be reviewing the public health record of Nyesom Wike, what has been said about Nyesom Wike's health in recent times in the public domain. We'll be reviewing this, and also I would be reviewing the exclusive report by Sahara reporters, which contains how Nyesom Wike allegedly fell sick and is battled to regain his health, how he allegedly traveled to the United Kingdom, and how he has been struggling to retain his post as the Minister of FCT. We'll be reviewing all this and more on this episode of Politics with Joshua Plug, Dr. Omosholadeji. First, let me tell you that Sahara reporters exclusively reported that FCT Minister Nyesom Wike travels to UK for medical attention 4 years after saying no need for overseas care. I will be touching on that as well, because it was reported that in 2021, when Nyesom Wike was still the governor of Rivers State, he allegedly made a statement that there's no need for medical attention abroad, apparently mocking the then president Muhammadu Buhari. We'll be reviewing all this and more on this episode of Politics with Joshua Plug, Dr. Omosholadeji. Now, looking at that headline, as reported by Sahara reporters, if truly Nyesom Wike is suffering from any health crisis, definitely I wish him speedy recovery. But having said that, what is Nyesom Wike allegedly diagnosed of? According to the report of Sahara reporters, Sahara reports that Nyesom Wike allegedly suffers from an ailment called congestive heart failure. Congestive heart failure. What is congestive heart failure? Let me read you something that I found about congestive heart failure. And it says that congestive heart failure is a chronic progressive condition in which the heart muscles becomes too weak or too stiff to pump blood effectively. Because of this, blood and fluids back up or congest in the lungs, abdomen, liver, or legs. That is the meaning of congestive heart failure. And it is reported that when Nyesom Wike was allegedly diagnosed of this ailment, the doctor recommend a treatment for him that it will take a long time, it will take a long process, but then Nyesom Wike will get very healthy. But the minister allegedly refused just because he wants to secure his position as the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike. Now, let me read to you that particular report as reported by Sahara reporters. It says that doctors reportedly recommended a bypass surgery. But Wike declined the procedure over concerns about being away from his duties for an extended period and the possibility of being replaced during his absence. And there is a quote in that Sahara report which says, that means Sahara is quoting somebody, that Wike has traveled to the United Kingdom to seek medical attention. They said he's got congestive heart failure, which is being managed. He refused to do the bypass surgery recommended because he doesn't want to be gone for too long or replaced. Now, if this report is true, what I can say is that what is wrong with the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike? We are talking about health here. Why you should be concerned about your health? You should be concerned about how you will stay alive. You are allegedly concerned about your position. You are allegedly concerned about being in power. And you have always been in power all your life. Although as a political scientist, I understand that power can be addictive, in the sense that if you are in a powerful position for a lot of time and people are saying rank adede for you, they are heavily armed security men around you, you get used to it over time, that you don't want to lose that kind of position. But then again, this is a matter of life. So if Nyesom Wike truly has a congestive heart failure and is thinking of holding on to power and is not taking the right treatment, then I can only say that I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him because he needs to think about it, that there are people that are even more important than him. There are people that have occupied positions that are greater than the one that he is occupying. But whether they refuse to take care of their health on time, or it was just their divinely appointed time they gave up the ghost. And one of them is the late military head of state, Sani Abacha, with all the power that Abacha has as the commander-in-chief of the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. When death came knocking, he had to leave that position by fire by force. Another one is the late president Yaradua. You will recall that Yaradua fell ill, and despite the fact that he was away for long, he still gave up the ghost. So Nyesom Wike should learn from these people, because I feel concerned and I feel for his friends and family if truly he didn't want to receive the right treatment just so that he would not stay away for too long. Another thing about staying away for too long is that Nyesom Wike shouldn't be concerned. If truly is somebody of value for the Tinubu presidency, Nyesom Wike usually allegedly boasts that, oh, he's someone of importance to the Tinubu presidency as regards the 2027 presidential election. If that is the case, then we shouldn't be concerned about being replaced. And even if he will be replaced, it's better to be replaced and stay alive and get the correct medical attention than to hold on to power. So I would beg Wike, in the name of Almighty God, that if he knows that he truly has a congestive heart failure, anything that has to do with the heart, blood pumping and all that, you don't joke with it, because if anything happens to your heart, you can barely survive it. So I would advise that you should get the right treatment. So there have been health concerns in the past. This is not the first time that there have been signs of Nyesom Wike being ill. There have been concerns in the past that Nyesom Wike, who was once a chubby guy, very chubby guy, suddenly went lean, and there was growing public concern as regards that why is Nyesom Wike going lean? At some point again, recently there were reports that Nyesom Wike was allegedly suffering from a condition called hemiplegia. Hemiplegia is a condition whereby it is the early signs of stroke. It is a stroke indicative condition, and it went viral then, where Nyesom Wike was walking in a kind of like limping position, and people reported it then, even medical experts, that Nyesom Wike has to be very careful and look after his health. Now, there is another exclusive report that is allegedly suffering from congestive heart failure. And you would also recall that Nyesom Wike recently escaped a plane crash, whereby it was reported that he was praying fervently in the plane that God should spare his life. So these issues are becoming one too many, and that is why I would advise Nyesom Wike to take a chill pill, to relax, to kind of like reflect on his life, give God all the glory, and take things very, very easy. But instead of Nyesom Wike to do that, he has been fighting all the battles. So in April 2021, there was something that happened. And what happened on that April 2021 is what people are using to now mock Nyesom Wike. As you can see, as Sahara reporters reported, that Nyesom Wike said that overseas health treatment is not necessary. I guess that Nyesom Wike was very healthy at that point in time, so he didn't see it as anything important, and he allegedly boasts that he will not go abroad for medical treatment. And I would like to read the statement of Nyesom Wike in 2021. I would like to read it to you. Nyesom Wike reportedly said, "It is unfortunate where we are. I don't want to comment on people who are traveling for medical check. I have not traveled for the past 2 years. If we have all these things here, why do we have to travel? We have all it takes to provide it. Why will I go out to do my medical check overseas when I have all the facilities in government house? I don't need it. Everything that is required for me to undergo any test is here. The resources, we have it. Why can't we provide it for our people?" That is the statement accredited to Nyesom Wike in 2021. So, but now in 2025, he's allegedly in the United Kingdom receiving treatment for congestive heart failure, allegedly. But what I can say in this regard is that why not go to the hospital in Abuja? There's a national hospital in Abuja. Why not use that particular hospital? If you look at it, the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu have always been saying that, oh, we are making good progress, we are developing Nigeria. Nyesom Wike has always been praising himself that, oh, he's making giant strides in the FCT. If that is true, if that is the case, this is one test for Nyesom Wike. Whenever you are sick, use the national hospital in Abuja, use the facility that you have provided. If truly you have developed Abuja, if truly that the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is kind of like giving Nigerians renewed hope. Then I would like to see government officials, including the president himself, use the facilities that they have either renovated, developed, or provided. That is one way to go. But then again, there have been comments as regards that, well, some people are saying that, are you sure that Nyesom Wike is truly sick, or is just using that as an excuse to link up with Mr. President in the United Kingdom? You will recall that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu traveled to France for a working private visit, something that people have started that where it is medical tourism. But then the media aide of the president said he will also be having a stopover, he will also be spending some time rather in the United Kingdom. So there are some people that have been linking politics to the alleged health of Nyesom Wike. Some are saying that Nyesom Wike can do anything allegedly to remain in power, even if it means lying as regards his health condition. So some people are saying that Nyesom Wike is allegedly going to the United Kingdom to link up with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to facilitate the end of emergency rule in Rivers State. You will recall that during the local government election in Rivers State, the recently concluded one, Nyesom Wike said in a tone of finality that the suspended governor, illegally suspended, I must say, will be returning to his office when the state of emergency declared by the president ends, and the state of emergency is going to end in about a week or two time. So people are saying that Nyesom Wike is allegedly going to link up with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to facilitate the end of emergency rule. Either ways, well, if that is the case, because I like to cover all sides, if that is the case, then I would urge Nyesom Wike to be very careful. If you are going for politics, just say that you want to travel. There is no limitation to where you can go. Don't use health to say that don't use health to lie, because you don't know the angels that is passing by. So if you lie on health just so that because you can meet the president and to be able to consolidate your hold on power in Rivers State, then you are calling evil upon yourself. So I just have to stretch that. If truly Nyesom Wike is allegedly going to the UK for political purpose rather than health has been disclosed. And what I can also say is that the Nigerian politicians should be very careful. They should remember that power is transient. Whatever position you occupy, whether you are the president, whether you are the governor, whether you are the godfather, whether you are the minister of FCT, you will definitely leave this world one day and you won't go back with anything. At the end of the day, if you leave, what will people have to say about you? It is your action, it is your conduct, it is your relation with people that will speak for you. And I just hope that most Nigerian leaders will reflect on this and begin to do the right thing and touch the life of the average Nigerians. It's been an interesting time with you. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos. See you in my next video. I love you all sincerely.